Happy Tuesday. Today is going to be a quick shoulder day. Yoga Sculpt, easy peasy. Let's jump into it. Inhale, exhale, release down, forehead to the floor. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Come up to tabletop position. 3 circles. Pivot. And cat-cows. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, toes, again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Amazing, loves. Come down to cobra pose. Inhale, look up, exhale, release down, one leg up, inhale, exhale, release down, other leg up, inhale, look up, exhale, release, both legs up, inhale, look up, exhale, release. We're going to do bow pose. You're going to grab your feet and you're going to kick the back wall. Inhale, and you're going to exhale and kick. And release. Amazing, loves. Push-up position. Inhale, exhale, lean forward, chaturanga. Push-up. Up dog to down dog. Walk your dog. Bend those knees. Inhale, exhale, scorpion. Inhale, exhale, deeper scorpion. Inhale, 3 circles. Inhale, exhale, release. Other side, inhale, scorpion. Inhale, deeper scorpion. Inhale, straight, 3 circles. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, fold. Down dog. And release down. Tabletop to sit. Okay, loves, quick shoulder workout today. We're going to have dumbbells, or if you have water bottles or something in your home that has weight to it, that's even on both sides. You guys can use pretty much anything. Something would be better. You don't have to use it. You can use the weight of your arms, but this is 5 pounds. Okay. Ready, loves? We're going to do a superset so we can knock it out and burn it quickly. We're going to start with opening up to the side, then finishing off with to the front. Focusing mind to muscle on our shoulders. Have fun. Play your music on your TV or your computer or another device. And focus. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. You got it, guys. Inhale. Squeeze. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze. Exhale. Squeeze up and down. Up and down. Squeeze. Squeeze up. Exhale. Squeeze up and down. Up and down. In front, up. Exhale. Squeeze. Slight bend in your elbows. Up. Down. Slow and controlled. Up. Inhale. Exhale. The slight pause at the top. Inhale. Exhale. Mind to muscle. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze up. Exhale. Squeeze up. You got this. Push. Almost there. One more. Release. Shake it out. Good job, guys. Amazing. Shake, shake, shake. Remember to have a slight bend in your elbow so it's straight, but it's not like you're like super straight. So just the slightest hinge. And then also don't be like back here. Kind of be slightly, like not straight, but slightly in front too. And then, yeah, just make sure you reach the top of your shoulder straight. And then those little holds that we do on both sides, this side, that teeny little hold is what's going to make it harder. That's what makes you actually feel it for such a simple movement. And yeah, good job, loves. Let's go again. Quick little rest. It's better to have a quicker rest so that you're still like tingling and so you can really tear it the second time. Okay. Ready, guys? Let's go. 3. Oh, hold on. This song is changing. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Slight bend your elbows. Come up. Exhale. Release. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Mind to muscle. Exhale. Squeeze up. Down. Squeeze up. Down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. We got this. Push. Inhale. Exhale. Almost there. One more. Okay, switch. Forward. Inhale. New workout. Exhale. Focus mind to muscle. Up. Down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze. Mind to muscle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze. Almost there. One more. Release. Shake it out. Good job, guys. Good job. You take a sip of water. Just a little bit. And now we're going to do another variation. So we'll be doing the ones that we open to touch and close. And then we'll do stagnant holds, the professional baseball player workout one. Do your best. Go till pretty much failure. If you end up failing if I continue going, that's totally okay. Because the workout in itself is already just one of them, and we're doing a superset. And the second part of it is really, really hard. It is meant for professional baseball players. So don't be too hard on yourself, because technically that's one workout in its own, and we're doing it as a superset. So if you could do like 1 or 2 sessions of that one, that's amazing, and you're gonna really burn your shoulders out. But yeah, if you want to follow me, you can as well. Okay, let's begin. Oh. Conversations in the Dark, John Legend. So cute. Okay, you guys can do this also up like this. You guys can also do this standing up. It doesn't matter. You can do this sitting on a chair also. 3, 2, and 1. Slight bend in the elbows. And we're going to lift up. And you should be able to look up and see your hands from your face is straight. Not like this. Your face is straight and just look up. You should be able to see it. Slight bend in your elbows. Inhale. Exhale on the way down. Inhale. Slow and controlled. Exhale. Inhale. Touch. Exhale. Inhale. Touch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Now we're going to move on to the professional baseball player, so do your best. We'll start with T. T. Y. I. Y. T. W. And down. That's just one. So up and down the ladder is just one. We got this. Squeeze up. W. T. Y. I. Y. T. W. And down. W. T. Y. I. Y. T. W. And down. Mind to muscle on your shoulders. W. T. Y. Slow and controlled. I. Y. T. W. And down. Shake it out. W. T. Y. I. Y. T. W. And down. Release. Shake it out. Good job, loves. We'll have that as our first set. And just one more after this, guys. Just one more. Shake it out. It's gonna feel really noodle-ish. That's a good thing. It means you already tore the shoulders, and we're just putting extra tear on it now. We're just doing a little bit more. You can stretch like this. You can put your cross like this behind your back. Push forward. Shake it out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. It's very intense. That one's really hard. So, we got this. Last one. This is a burnout. After this, we're going to have a hold. Handstand hold or pike hold. So even more burnout. Ready? We can do this. We got this. Mind to muscle. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Push yourself. Even when it burns, push yourself. 3, 2, 1. Slight bend in your elbows. Inhale on the way up. Exhale on the way down. Inhale. Touch at the top. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Touch. Exhale. Squeeze up. Mind to muscle. You should be able to look up and see your dumbbells. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slow and controlled. Inhale. Touch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're almost there. Just one. And release. We're moving on to the hard one. If you got this, do your best, as many as you can do. Up and down the ladder. 3, 2. We're going to start with T. T. Y. I. Y. T. W. Release. Inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down if you can. Or sometimes I just hold my breath the whole time because it hurts so bad. Inhale. I. Y. T. W. Down. We got this. Usually I just hold my breath, actually. It's probably not the best thing, but it's how I get through it. Inhale. I suck in and I hold. T. Y. I. Y. T. W. Exhale down. Inhale. W. T. Y. I. Y. T. W. Release. Inhale. W. T. Y. I. Y. T. W. Down. W. T. Y. I. Y. T. And W. Down. Good job, guys. Shake it out. Release. Release your neck. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to the side. Inhale. Other side. Inhale. Diagonal down to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. And roll the neck out. 3 circles. Pivot. Pivot. And come up. Feels really good. Amazing, loves. Now we finished with the weighted portion. Now we're going to do a stagnant hold just to burn out the shoulders till they're shaking and they want to fall. So pretty much you're just going to hold either a pike push-up or a pike push-up lift off a bed, off a table, off a chair. Put your feet on the chair and the table, and then just put your hands on the floor and your feet are on it. And you're just at an angle, putting all the weight of your whole body, it's like calisthenics, on your little shoulder muscle here. Mind to muscle, squeeze those shoulders and just hold as long as you can till you feel noodleish and you're gonna fall over. And yeah, so I'm gonna do a handstand for this one. So my whole body's straight. So it's more pressure, gravity is pushing me down a lot more intensely, faster, which means I might not hold it as long as you can. You might hold it longer than me, but that's okay. Everyone, from this point forward, it's pretty much your own workout. It's all yours. I'm just here to guide and, you know, tell like the options of things, but everything is yours from this point forward. So yeah, you don't have to follow me, but we're just gonna do a burnout right now. We'll do 2 burnouts. So do this 2 times. Do your best. That means if you do your best in the first one, you might not hold it the second one as long because you held it to your, like it just gets weaker and weaker. So think about it like that. Right now should be your best one. It should be the longest you can possibly hold it. If you want to time yourself, you're free to time yourself as well to see like how long you can hold it. But yeah, just remember to do your best. You know what your best is. And then the second one should be a little bit less than that on time because you went so hard the first one. Okay, loves, this is your time. If you want to do the handstand like me, then I'll show you guys how to do that. Pretty much, or actually I probably should have stayed down here to explain it. So pretty much you're just going to have your arm straight the whole time. Your bicep should be like touching your ear. So don't let this come out here at any point. It should always be touching the ear. Your fingers, and you could do pretty fingers. In dance and everything, it's the same pretty fingers from dancing to gymnastics to working out, everything. Pretty much it's just the middle finger comes in and the thumb is kind of like, those are in 2 parallel. You can also close the thumb. It's pretty much you're just going like that and just making pretty fingers to the side. Or you don't have to do that, just straight hands. That's more for me for women. I mean, men can do it too, but you can just go like this and then place. Remember, don't lose the ear to the arm though. Right now I just messed up. Technically I was supposed to keep this here the whole time as I touch the floor. That's the right way to do it. So just strong arms, strong shoulders, so your shoulder doesn't go to the side. You just squeeze your shoulder muscle and your arms like parallel the whole way there. And then we're just gonna use momentum to kick our legs up and then just hit the wall and then hold it and squeeze your abs. If you go too hard, you'll just come back down. If you go too soft, you won't reach the top and you'll just come down. So you have to find that middle ground where you lift up and your weight transfers and then you're just against the wall. So put the hands not touching the wall, like not touching to your door or whatever. Have a little space, but don't be too far out. have like a little space when you place your hands. Make sure eyes to the ground, to your hands, eyes between your hands to see where you place the whole time. And then even when you kick your legs up, I keep my eyes looking at the floor the whole time. It's just a natural reaction. You know, you can look up if you want, but it's gonna get dizzy. So really, I like to look at the floor the whole time. If you're doing this one, if not, put your legs on a chair, table, bed, and then lean off of that like that, and then hands on the floor, and then hold it with a pike up. Your butt should be up to the ceiling, straight legs, straight arms, and then all the pressure is on your shoulders. We're just doing burnouts right now, so squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold as long as you possibly can hold it for. I put one leg in front, other one back is planter, like you're about to run a marathon. You're gonna lift off, same thing. But we're gonna go, we're keeping all the weight on this thigh, bending. We will then place our hands and kick off or pushing off with this planter. And this is a straight leg. The one back here is just here to pretty much use momentum to lift with this leg. But of course, I'm gonna be closer to the door. I'm just showing you guys. Again, keep your shoulder, or your bicep is gonna be next to your ear this whole time when you do this. Ready, guys? We got this. Remember to push. Momentum. If it hits the wall and comes back down, it just means you did too much pressure. It's not the end of the world. Just try again until you find that perfect amount of force. And then look at the floor the whole time. Hold on. Okay. Not like this one, actually. Okay. 3, 2, hands, your ears, arms next to your ears, look at the floor, place next to the door, and then lift off. And lift. Squeeze. Oh my God. We did just work out, so we won't hold it as long as normal. You might already feel like really dying. It's okay. It's because we just burned out the shoulders already. Oh my God, that was like the shortest I ever held it. It's because we just burned out our shoulders right now. Let's take a go. Oh goodness, I almost fell on my face right now. When you had to push this, that was not good at all. Oh my God. I need to do better. That was not good. Hold on, I'm gonna remove these from there real quick and I'll put them back after. I had no grip on the wall at all, guys. I felt like I was literally floating in the sky, and I was like, there was nothing to like put my weight on at all. It literally felt like I was actually doing a handstand, like because I felt like I had no touch on the wall. It felt like I was literally doing a handstand, like and holding a handstand without anything. That was very interesting. That's like a little that's a trick that people can use to use something squishy, like robes. That's insane. It was actually way harder because of that. I had no weight leaning on the wall at all. So it like all of the pressure of my body was straight on gravity down. That was crazy. Okay, guys, round two. Again, this is your time. Do you do the one that you're gonna do? If it's gonna be this or something else, on your own time. You might have held that longer than me. That's probably good. That's probably normal, honestly. That was not good. Okay. Let's go. Round 2. Technically, you're not supposed to be going as long, but I'm gonna try to go longer because honestly, I didn't have my weight on the wall at all, so I should be able to go longer now. I should. Okay. Squeeze those shoulders, mind to muscle. The whole time, you're pushing the ground. You're looking at the floor, and your head's looking, your face. You are pushing, like your shoulders could be like this. You're pushing. So your shoulders are like dislocated from your arm. So all of the weight is on that hinged shoulder because of it. If we're just
like relaxing in your sockets, you're not going to feel the feeling as much. You're just relaxing. The whole time you need to really focus on your muscle of your shoulders and squeeze the muscle, push off the ground, and you're going to think tall, tall. Your legs should be like going to as high as they possibly can to the sky, because you're stretching your shoulders and squeezing, pushing off. Like gymnastics, like the Olympics, same thing. They push off and their shoulders, the socket is out. That's what we're doing. That's what makes it hurt so much. 3, 2, we got this. As long as you can hold it for, there's no right or wrong, just squeeze. Mind strength and mind to muscle. Okay. Use the force. Arms are next to your ears, and then look at the floor. Also, I use my breath to lift me up. It's like it's not only the shoulders. It's actually lots of muscles that are being used. Breathing through the nose is kind of easy, but also the mouth. I think the mouth is easier for me. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't. Oh my God. I literally was like about to just collapse. My goodness. Okay, good job, love. I think we're good off shoulders today. We're good. We're good. Okay. For our wrists, place your hands down. Oh my God. It's gonna feel achy. Push all of your weight forward. It's a massage on your wrists after that pressure. Oh my God. Turn the hands the other direction and release down. Exhale. Pressure, come back up. Hands side to side. Inhale. Exhale, lean to the side. Inhale. Back to the center. Lean to the other side. Just stretching the wrists. Feels really good. Can you do the other direction? It's a little uncomfortable. This one's harder. Okay. Now, palms on the floor. Okay, be careful with this one. The little wrists. And then inhale. Exhale, lean back. Ooh, that was too deep, sorry. Okay. Hands other direction, still on the tops. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Okay. Now have the wrists touching each other. Inhale. Exhale into the side. Oh my God, this one's harder, so don't go too deep. It actually hurts. Like just the smallest lean is totally like, you feel that. Don't go too deep on this one. This is actually dangerous. We don't want to hurt ourselves. Slight to the right and release. Good job. Good job. One more forward. Inhale. Hands just placed. And exhale, lean forward. Inhale. Reverse the hands and then lean back. Exhale. Amazing, loves. Now we can roll out our wrists. Other direction.
Shake it out. Amazing, loves. You can grab it. I mean, don't crack it. It's not good, actually. Sorry. You can interlace the hands behind you and then stretch the shoulders and the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Look up. Give yourself a big hug. Crack if you want to by squeezing and release. Amazing, loves. Good job. Now we're going to move on to our next, which is going to be our abs. So we're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Do 100. Pick your favorite ab workout out of all of them and knock it out. You guys can also do a combination of different types of workouts together to reach 100. Just make sure if you're doing a left side, like touching to the right or then touching to the left, just make sure that you do an even amount on whatever side you do. Like if you did 50 on this side, do 50 on this side. So on and so forth, however you break up your favorite workouts. If you're doing, sometimes what I do, I usually will do 200. If you guys notice, because I do that is because I want to get 100 for each side. So for example, my favorite one is going to be the bicycle. I do that one a lot here. And because of that, I know that when I go to the right, that's only 1/2 of my abs that's actually clenching and working. So because of that, I'll do 200, 100 on this side and 100 on this side. But you don't have to if you're new to this here in our community. This is growth group. You don't have to do that. You can do 50 and 50. But over time, think about it that way. We want to at least do 100 of whatever muscle group that we're doing. If we're just doing regular sit-ups, you're pretty much working out the lower and the upper all in one. Or in crunches. Crunches will be the upper part of your abs. But if you do those ones, you're targeting multiple muscle groups. So just do 100 and you're good. Right. Okay, loves. On your own time, this is your time. You don't have to follow me at all. I'm just giving you the guidelines now. No right or wrong answers. You guys can break it up into 4 parts, 25, 25, 25, 25, 50 and 50, and take small breaks in between. You want to just do it as fast as you can. That's really the idea of it. Just knock it out as fast as you can and be done with it. Also, it's a stamina thing. So because we're slow and controlled in yoga and Yoga Sculpt, now we're going to speed it up. We want a heart rate. We want to feel like we're alive, like your heart is beating in some way. So that's why it's better to go faster if you can. Because you're going faster, it means you're neglecting the tearing of the muscle, if that makes sense. Because when you use speed, it's almost like you're a runner, like you're an Olympic, like you're doing some type of sport because you're running, like you're going fast. So you're not like holding, kind of like what we were doing when we were lifting up. And then up, we were holding weight and we were going slow. Hold, release, slow, hold, release. Abs can be done that way. And it's like you feel your whole body weight because it's so heavy because you're going so slow. So there's 2 ways you can do abs. You can do it the slow way to really build the muscle, or you can do abs as a way to do cardio and shred fat and build some strength. For me, as a woman, after years of doing circuits like this, 100's nothing to me. I do way more than this in one day before, so this is like easy for me. But back then, when I used to do my main circuit, that was like almost like 14 different workouts all in one, back to back, to as much as I can do with a timer every single minute for one workout. And I would push myself to like sweating and drenched in sweat. Like that was my normal daily routine at one point. That one, which eventually I'll show you guys, it's way more, it's super advanced. But I just wanted us to first get into beginners, just 100, chilling, just nothing too crazy. But that ab workout, that one shreds even more fat. And I believe it's more important to shred the fat and go faster and sweat and get that HIIT cardio workout, which like actually releases, like breaks down fat. And so if you do eat, like you're breaking down fat at the same time. And they say that HIIT cardio is the best workout out of all workouts you could possibly do that's out there. HIIT cardio is like HIIT training in general. Going into those facilities, you will lose the most fat and gain the most strength in a short period of time. It's just the way the metabolism of the body works. So I don't go to the HIIT cardio places, but I know that it's the best workout. So if you do want to, like, I teach you guys yoga and like lifting, combination, and it's fun and it's relaxful and it's peaceful. But that is something to look into if you are looking to like burn fat super, super quick. But because it is the like best workout to like lose weight and to get stronger, it is actually the most hardest workout out there. So it's the hardest workout that you could possibly do, other than obviously being a professional athlete. So having a professional coach or mentor there with you day in, sprinting back and forth. If you're playing soccer or football, sprints every single time, back and forth, back and forth. Same thing, that's HIIT cardio. But it's obviously for soccer, for to become an athlete, to become the best of the best. HIIT cardio is the hardest type of workout. So keep that in mind before doing that. And if you're gonna go and do that and commit like to lose fat really quickly and build strength super quickly, sometimes I mean like if you can stick with it, like a schedule where like it's not like you do this for a year and then you stop, because you know what I mean, you did all this work to then like gain everything back, because it's you can almost like burn out because it's such a hard workout. You have to know that it's the hardest workout out there, and you'll be absolutely exhausted every single time you go in, like to the T. So I don't like to work out like that. I used to be obviously in soccer. I used to play sports, so I know what it's like to push yourself to exhaustion for years. And it's like, it's for me, mental health wise, it's not, you feel super successful, but I feel like it's too much on the joints. I think it's too much on the body. And I think as long as we stay consistent long term on a more relaxed, fun yoga sculpt, like fun, like targeting things slower, like lifting, which is like body sculpting. It's just chilling. It's like calm. It's not like HIIT cardio. Um, I think that we're still healthy and we get strong and we look good. Maybe we're not the most shredded, the most like an athlete, like a professional athlete's body, because this is their job. Like they get paid to do this. They're doing HIIT cardio. They're doing the hardest. But also, those players do get problems, and how long do they last? Because like, how long do they last on Earth? Because they've pushed their mental and their body at the highest extents for years and years. It's your joints and your muscles, you're aging. We're all aging over time, and the more pressure we put on our body, the more we try to get bigger and stronger. Like your heart rate, the blood that travels through your body, your vessels, the blood to your heart, like it's pumping. Like your body's already working hard for you every day, whether we know it or not. And on top of that, you're putting so much strain for so many years to try to have the most perfect body. Like I thought I would think that sometimes people think that that's what they want, but at the same time it does cause other issues in the future that they're not aware of. So I like it Yoga Sculpt, where it's peaceful and relaxful and less stressful for the body, the mind, body, and soul. And then we also lift our weights slow and controlled, so we're still like, getting the lines and still having that lean muscle that's strong that we can use. But this little dopamine that I've learned, and we do abs no matter what, like no matter what we work out, we have to. We eat every day, we need to work our abs. We have to. And what I've learned from all of my years in fitness and how I've developed my own like routines for working out, I've tried so many things, but 100%, I've always stuck with abs. No matter what, since I became first started working out, it's always been abs every time I work out. It's not even a question, because we eat every day. We have to work on those muscles, right? So we can use the restroom. Our flow can be better. The strength of everything down there, it looks sexier. It's like the core of your body. It's really hot when women and men have it. So it's just, you have to do it, and you just like want to do it. But on top of that, it's like cardio. So because we're not running outside every day, like, I mean, which we should probably be, or at least once a week, this is kind of like our cardio every single day. We're sprinting. So my mindset when I do abs always is like, go as fast as you can. And when I do my circle, which I don't do anymore ever since I jumped on live, I stopped doing it because there's just no way you guys are doing it. If I would have jumped on live and became, a fitness live streamer on live and started doing that, people would just be like, what the fuck? This person's crazy. Like, you guys would be like, there's no way I'm doing that. Cause I've been doing this since I was literally like a sophomore in high school. Like, I've been working on my abs like every single week, like every single day I'm in the gym. So I have so many years, like 8 to 9 years worth of ab work, like consistently. So that's the only reason why I can do that. But that's not normal. And even like athlete, I once was talking to a soccer, like was going to be a professional soccer player. He couldn't even do it. And he has a trainer. So what I've established is like, that's why I don't do it on live. But before, this was last year when I became a live streamer and I started showing you guys my workouts. I actually stopped doing the circuit completely just to only do 100 with you guys. It's super easy, just 100. That's it. That's all we're doing. And I don't even tell you have to do it this time. Like,
Usually I time myself, like you have to do it in a minute, you have to go hard. Right now, I'm just letting you guys do you. So it's super easy. It's like eventually I can have you guys, level up and I'll teach you guys other things that are harder. But I just want us all as beginners to just do something so easy. You guys can break it up into 4 if you guys would like, just 4, 24 or 25, 25, 20, 25. And then that's it. It's just so simple and it just goes by so quickly. Instead of spending like 12 minutes straight on abs nonstop, like going really hard and timing yourself. Like it's a whole nother, you feel like exhausted. But eventually when I do teach you guys that, you guys will work your way up to be able to get to like 12 and higher. But it is definitely going to burn a lot of fat in a short period of time, and you're getting sexier because you have lines here. So not only are you like getting stamina like HIIT cardio is, you're burning fat in your whole body, but also you're getting the dream abs of like that you've always wanted, instead of going out there and running, miles and stuff or whatever sprints like athletes do. So that's why you see me put this in here in our workouts, because we went slow. Then we went like slow, like strength training. We did our yoga for our stretching and our mind, body, soul connection and peace. And then we do hit, 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 sprint, sprint, burn, burn, burning everywhere, fat in our whole body. Squeeze every single muscle in your body when we do abs. And then we relax and do flexibility, which is our splits. Just of course for making love purposes, for men and for women, it's very important for us to have flexibility in our legs and our groins, to have the best sex of our lives. I don't know what anyone says. If a man has more flexibility than another man, it is better, and I've lived through experience for this. But not saying that it's not good either way. It's always good. Like how can it not be good? It's sex. But what I'm trying to say is people who have more flexibility, men and women, it's the body chemistry of how muscles and joints move. It's a lot more it's flexible. It's simply more flexible, which is why we make sure to stick on our stretching no matter what. No matter when we work out, we always need to stretch, because we get tighter and tighter and tighter over time as we age to like 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We want to still be like able to move our bodies and flexibility, not too flexible to the point that you're like, acrobatic, because then there's health problems that happens with their joints in the future. We just need that right amount of flexibility that's not like stiff, like we're not stretching at all, but that right type of consistency, which I have us in our splits and in our yoga. And then not overdoing it, right? Like we're not trying to do any crazy like acro type stretching. You guys can, if that's what you want to do as a hobby, but just know that even that like can come with physical body issues in the future, because your muscles are not meant to push and bend with like that much. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things to learn, but everything I teach you guys and everything that I've been doing for years. I learned this. It's been like 2 years, 3 years, 3 years actually, since I've been doing this routine. I was aware of like all these things for so many years, and I put the pieces together that what I need to be doing every day to be able to hit all those target points of health, and make it fun in a short period of time. So that's what we do here. Just so if you guys were aware of like why did I make this schedule like this? I didn't get this from anybody. I made this schedule specifically for everything I've learned in health for like years and years. I put everything together, and then I just made my own routine so I can target and reach those goals and reach those things you need to reach. So yeah, again, this is all your time. I think from here forward, it's going to look different for everybody. Different paths, different levels, and eventually you'll get better and better. It's just over time, you just do the same thing all the time, and everything gets more flexible, everything gets more stronger, more fat burns, of course, your food as well. Watch your food, but either way, you're going to always eat sometimes more than sometimes less. We're humans. It's just life when you have family in town. Like it's your body weight's always going to fluctuate a little bit. So don't look at the scale. It's not a big deal. Like you're always going to go back. You're never going to let yourself, you're going to always fluctuate. You're never going to push past this level. You're going to always stay here, and it's fine. It's just life. So as long as you're staying consistent though, then it doesn't matter. Just eat healthy, do your best to eat healthy. More like vegetables, fibers, so your flow can come, you can like use the restroom more. And then protein, just to keep your strength. So it's really simple. We don't need to think about it too much. We just need to do this. consistently Monday through Friday, and everything else just like it comes with ease. There's no like need to really think. I'm kind of doing the work for you. I think for you guys, and just to follow. It's like everything's gonna be fine. Everything's okay. Like we're all gonna eventually get stronger and stronger, and more flexible, and more confident and more happy and just more alive. Okay. Sorry, that's a lot of talking. I'm gonna switch my song. Usually I play music in this point. I usually have an album. Like when I used to do my circuits, I'd have like a specific album and I'd play that album. I switch from a different album to another album. For this, usually it's just 100s really quickly. So I just kind of pick like any song that has like high intensity. But if you were to do a circuit or go longer than 100 and like push yourself to like a long time, you guys always want to have like a playlist that every single song is like high intensity, so you can push yourself faster. I'm just switching through my music right now to pick a song. These are good ones. They're just kind of slow. If I do a slow song, you guys will notice that my abs are slower. If you ever notice that some days I go a little bit faster than other days, it's because my music was slower. So I actually end up matching the tempo of the song. It just happens. So you want to pick faster so that you can try to match those beats. Hit, hit, hit. Every single beat in the background is what I'm imagining, and it makes it more fun. And it also it makes you feel more successful when you do one because you hit that beat. It's almost like dancing. You're gonna hit those beats with your abs, and then it can also make you go faster or slower. It has fast points, but then it has like slow, and so then it would like throw me off. So it needs to be like repetitive. I think I need to switch the album, is what it is. Let me go to like a more high intensity. Okay, this should be good. If you guys already finished, I've been talking a lot. You guys can move on to the splits. Triangle, push, and then splits on both sides. You guys know the routine because I know I'm taking a long time. Sorry. You can always go. Like you already guys know the routine. You guys can always go ahead of me. Okay. It has gaps, but this is a good song. Gotta be more prepared. No conversations. There's still gaps, but it's good. I like this song. I'll keep it. Okay, turn it up loud. Let's stretch before we do this. Using every single muscle in your body, you're going to be squeezing. Mind to muscle in your abs mostly. And go as fast as you can to the beats. But then also leave space at the very end. Once you've reached 100 or towards the end, you're going to go like as fast as you possibly can to burnout, and then squeeze your muscle to the top to hold, to like burn out the muscle even more and like make it the stomach smaller. So when we hold, we suck in. I feel like, I don't know how to explain it, but it like literally shrinks your stomach. I don't know that to be a fact, but like over time as I've been doing this, I swear to God, like it actually does something. I don't know if it's mental. I swear it's like, it's not only going to make your abs stronger, but it's going to also possibly even like shrink your like waist stomach. Chloe. That's not a fact though. It's just what I believe. Chloe Claire's. Chloe Claire's. I love you. Okay, I think she's gonna want to go out. I probably should let her out. My Claire's. My Claire's. You're so cute. Where are you? Come closer. I can't see you. I'm laying on the floor. Yeah, she wants to go. I knew it. She's hungry to start her day. Okay. We're going to sprint. 3, 2, and 1. Once you've reached 100, you can sprint and then hold. Inhale. Squeeze. Suck in. Squeeze your abs. Inhale. Squeeze your stomach, your whole stomach area. You can feel it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Release. Let's relax our hips. Other way. You should feel really warm. Feels good. Happy baby. We're going to relax our low back. Give our low back a massage. Rock side to side. Also stretching the inner groin. Straighten the legs. You guys can hold your ankles. You don't have to hold your feet. Same thing, low back massage. Come up. You can push down. Roll into pow pose. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that stretch in your spine. It'll feel insane. When I first did this, it was like life-changing. If you want to do a variation, bend. Back to pow. Normal pow. And then slowly go down. Hands on your ankles. Try to keep your thighs as close as you can to your belly button. Push, push. Try to touch everything flat. I want you guys to fold yourself. I need you guys to be that flexible. Mine did not look like that before, so it took time. But I need you to push yourself flat. Trust me, we'll have conversations on YouTube eventually when I eventually teach you guys, or in the program. For sure, I'm going to put it in the program. But I'm telling you, especially for women for that one, that's a life-changing position. And I swear to God, it'll change your life when I eventually teach you more things about that. But we need to practice that daily because the gravity in which your body is like a pretzel, can't talk about it on live right now, but there's like science behind it. It's really amazing, trust me. Every position I put in here is for a reason, just so you guys know. Roll side to side, low back massage. Grab your knee, pull it up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. To the side, you can grab with your elbow, squeeze it deeper into your gut, onto your side. Then lift. You can just hold it here and pull it up. Or if you want to use your other hand and really push yourself, you can. Careful, don't overdo it. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Gaze at your fingertips. Both shoulders are on the floor. You can touch your foot to the floor back here. Focus on your side body stretching. You guys can also decide to bind. So your foot is on the floor. All you do is bring this straight leg and put it on top of your foot that's on the floor. You'll feel that in your very deep spine. Mine just cracked right now. It's just a deeper twist, and you'll feel it on the other side of your back, not just this right here. You'll feel it. It's literally in your middle spine. It feels really good. Oop, I just cracked another one. So I just cracked the low back and the middle spine. It was even another one. So the other one was on the very left. This one was in the mid back spine area. I don't know what it's called, like the vertebrae or something. Okay. Pull it this way. That's for more like detailed work. You don't have to do that. That's something I learned in one of my yoga classes I went to. This was in Bali. Pull forward. Squeeze the leg straight and pull forward even deeper for that more push. And then also something I learned in Bali, release the leg down. You're going to grab your shin, and it's an even deeper one. I never knew of this one. It feels deeper. It's going to be in your right hip. It's just a different feeling. All three of those give a different type of stretch in your same right hip. So that's why I decided for us all to do them consistently, because I think it's targeting a lot of different points in our hips, which will make us eventually more flexible. So yeah. Release. Other side, give yourself a big hug. And then other side, other leg. Pull up. We're going to pull it to the side. Give it a hug and pull it closer to your side body. And now we're going to open it. Grab your ankle, lift it slowly. You can keep it here and just stretch that side up to here, stretching right here on your thigh. You can also grab it and do it a little bit deeper, point that toe. I put this hand straight usually. Try to keep your knee touching the floor, the back, like really straighten that leg that's on the floor. Don't have it like bent like that. Have it straight so that you'll feel the stretch also right here in this right hip. Not only are you feeling the stretch here, you're also feeling a muscle right here on the right side. If you do it this way, this whole side body, especially if you use the other arm, this whole shoulder to side body, this curve right here is another second stretch. Not only is like the stretch right here in your inner thigh. So it's getting 2 in 1. Okay, release. Supine twist. Inhale. Exhale, release that arm and gaze at your fingertip. Side body twist. You can remove this leg. If this feels right where your leg is locked or your foot is locked to your leg, you can do that. I used to do that for a lot of years. Then I decided to start putting my leg out here. To me, it feels better. Pick and choose.
And then again, if you decide you want to bind, if you already feel like you cracked this or it feels like it's stretched out enough right here, so then you just grab that straight leg and then, I don't have space. Put it on top of the foot that's on the floor with the straight leg still. And then it's a deeper twist in the low back. And then again, both shoulders must be touching the floor. Gaze at your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Amazing, loves. Come out. Hook this in. Between the thighs. Normal. Just grab. Feels good. For another feeling, straighten that leg and kick and pull at the same time. It's a different part. And then release. Grab the shin and an even different part. Pull. It feels so intense. This one's so good. Super grateful for Bali for teaching me this one. Okay, release. Good job, guys. Happy baby one time to release everything we just did. Low back massage. Straighten those legs. Amazing. And release. Rock and roll. Low back massage to come up. Okay. Now we're on to our splits portion. Just do your best. Everyone's looks different. And I'll guide you, but you guys do your own thing. Triangle per usual. Same thing per usual. Inhale. Exhale. Release down. Belly button down. Inhale to go a little bit deeper. And you're going to exhale and go lower. Use your breath. Stretching gets boring, so have your music. Come up, push forward. Your knee is now over your ankle, hands on your knee. Inhale, exhale, push, push, push. Careful with your back knee. And release down. Triangle push one time and then push into your push. And then this is your time. Release into your splits. This is going to be not painful in any way. It should only be uncomfortable, and that's it. So if it does feel painful, just come out and then slide in again. And then this is going to be 15 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, or as long as you can possibly hold it for. Do your very best. Inhale, exhale. This is on your time. You don't have to follow me, just do you. What feels right. This is also an upper body workout, so you're also going to be working at your shoulders again, and your biceps, and your back, and your chest. If you're holding your body weight up, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, squeeze. Get distracted with your music. I like to hit the beats with my shoulders because you don't want to move too much. So I like to just move the shoulder a little bit to hit the beats, or like my head, turn to the left, straight, to the right, straight, and then like up. You guys can come down, and then you can look up also. That's more advanced though. If you're not ready, don't look up. It's really uncomfortable, really, really uncomfortable. I like to inhale, exhale, and look up. It's so uncomfortable. It does not feel good. Okay, I'm gonna end there. If you guys want to hold it longer, do you. Whatever feels right for you today. Other side.
We're doing triangle. Inhale. Exhale. Release down in your triangle. Inhale. If you want to go deeper, exhale. Release. Come up, push your knee forward. Your knee is now over your ankle. Hands on your knee. Straighten those arms. Pressures to the front foot. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Amazing, loves. Come up, push into triangle, then into push one time just to loosen it. And when you're ready, slide slowly but surely only to where it feels uncomfortable, then stop. Do not feel any pain in this ever. It should be feeling good, not feeling good. But it should be feeling powerful at the end. It shouldn't be feeling bad. It should be feeling uncomfortable. 15 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, or as long as you possibly could hold it for. Do your best. Every day is a new day. It's a different day, so just do your best. When it's uncomfortable, focus on your music. It's more uncomfortable for me than normal right now. I don't like this song right now. This one's better. Feels so good to hit the beats. You can also hit the beats on your hands right now for your song. Feels like there's like a drum. Either they're using like the actual drums or they're using their hands to pat. It's called Peru. When you won't want me, I'm in San Francisco. When you won't want me, when you won't want me, I just flew in from Miami. It's Peru remix. Feels like tropical beats. Can't nobody do your body like me. Well, you should come remind me. You know exactly where to find me. I've been looking for you. Pick up the phone, the least you can do. This is BLXST. It's a remix. Can you come show me? You said you want me. You are not the only one trying to control me. I've been wanting you. Beautiful song. Feels like we're in like the Caribbean. We're on vacation. Okay, this artist. Oh my god, this is a rapper. It went from being like R&B heaven and now it's like rap. Kind of switched up the vibe. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Come on. We got this. So, last one.
If you guys want to stay after, we're going to do our first actual day. Yesterday we tried to do it and it was fun. But today we're going to do it like really do it. It's on our extra credit. If you guys want to stay for that, you guys can. If not, you guys can end the workout here per usual. I just flew in from Miami. Okay, inhale. Exhale, release to the side. Chest up, head up, look up to the sky. Not here. Here and down. Come up. Side body stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Come up. Other side. I feel like we could even do it the normal way too. I always teach it this way, but we could do both ways, honestly. That could be good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Mind to muscle. Focus on the stretch here. Should we do it? Inhale. Straight down. Exhale. In order for me to actually feel this one, I have to like put my body on the outside of my legs. Because normally we're on the inside. For me, I have to like grab my foot and be on the outside. We could do it. Just touch on it. So chest down this time. Usually I teach you the other way though. Toxic. Off the slavs. Toxic. Let's kiss and hugs. Not shit. Toxic. All the sex and replay. When I'm back like a DJ. Just wait for you. Inhale, exhale, release down, belly button to the floor. Heartbreak at its finest. Problematic. You know that always been problematic. Nudge. Amazing loves. Come up and over. Almost done. Slide. Kiss the toes behind you. Toxic. Roll. Back. Roll. Roll. Back. Roll. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release those hips. Forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, back. Amazing loves. Come up. 90, 90 flex. We're pushing down as deep as we can. We're trying to open up those hips. This is preparing us for our splits. You gotta put in work. Release. Okay, loves, our last one. If you guys are gonna stay after, you guys can, but this is our last one for our actual workout. You're gonna do your splits, stack your pillows up high if you're a beginner, a lot of pillows, and then slide onto the pillows with socks in your middle splits. And to make it easier for so you don't fall over, hold like a desk, a chair, something, lean your body on it, grab, squeeze your biceps, your back, all your muscles are working right now, even your thigh muscles are working. Full body hold. Do not feel pain, just feel uncomfortable. If you feel pain, we need to come out and start all over again, drink some water, take a little chill pill break, then come back and start again. Slowly go down till it feels uncomfortable, then stop. No pain, and then just hold. You might sweat, you might shake, it might be very uncomfortable because you're seriously just holding still, and that's already hard for humans to do in a world that's so fast paced. So do your best. Remember, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute hold, or as long as you possibly can hold it for. Do your best. The longer you hold it, the more strong you get, full body, and the more flexible you get. So pick and choose every day. It's your day to decide. And yeah, do your best. Use your music when it's uncomfortable. Put in work for me. Put in work. Oh, I love that song. That was Jacquees and Chris Brown. Ooh, this song's even better. Oh my God, this is from his 1111 album. I went to the concert. It's called No One Else. It's a sad heartbreak song featuring, it's Chris Brown's, but it's featuring, who's it featuring? So I think it's a woman. Friday? I don't know who that is. The beats are crazy. This is the song you want to do abs to. The beats are like super consistent and hard. But can't even breathe. A little bit of oxygen is all. The beats are crazy. That's what you do to me. It's such a sad, it's like love, but like heartbreak. I try to keep you. So no one else. Oh my God, the beats are insane, guys. I can't even. The beats are insane. No. It's crazy. He's screaming like most of the lyrics. He's screaming, guys. One else. Yeah. Oh my God, this is one of my favorite songs from this album. Tell nobody. I want to see you. You don't need nobody. I just want your body. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I want to see you. It literally makes you want to just dance like insane, like go crazy. The beats are insane. It just flows to keep you. I try to keep you holding on because I don't want to see you with no one else. No one else. I'm trying to give you guys the lyrics. So you guys can understand what I'm feeling right now. No, no, no one. Oh yeah. Done, 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 done. There's 2 beats. Done, done, done. There's like one that's like making you feel like high energy, and there's one that's like flowing through the music at the same time. And so there's like so much beats being thrown at your ears and like your soul all in one, and it's like it's insane. And there's like people like cheering and like hitting things. There's like drums that are like hitting the whole time. That makes you get like riled up. It's hard to explain, but it's like literally such a powerful song. That song is called, one of my favorites from the album. Oh my god, I saw it live. It was insane live. There was fire shooting. When it was like the done, done, done. It was like shooting fire from the sky. Like it was insane on stage hearing this and seeing all of them jump. The dancers were jumping at this point because it's such a powerful beat. It's like insane. It's called No One Else by Chris Brown. Oh my god. Heaven is that song. They took that the instrumentals for someone to create all that, like so much genius work had to go into like every single beat, every single shift of that one. That one probably took a long time, but it was worth it because it's so perfect. Okay. We held that way too long. Damn, music really. I got lost in the song, so we held that so long it like hurts right now. Okay. Sorry guys. Now the music is stopped. I think it froze. It was too powerful. Or there's no service. I don't know. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Release. You can pull down your belly button to your feet. Inhale. Exhale. Release. We're relaxing our hips. And then you guys can butterfly, release those hips. Or now we held that long. If you held that with me, I'm proud of you because that was insane. I was like, you didn't even hear the music that I was doing right now that had me staying in that for that long. But like, that was way too long. I mean, it was good, but I feel it. I definitely feel it in my joints right now, and my knees feel very uncomfortable more than ever. So yeah, I was not really paying attention. Okay, yeah, it's not working right now. Let me X out and like go back in and see if that works. Okay, it works now. My girl might leave me if she... this one makes me think of high school. It's called LA Confidential. LA Confidential. Okay, loves. Amazing. I'm proud of you. This is day 1 or day 2. Oh my God, time's going by. This is a quick, easy shoulder day, per usual, my favorite day of the week. And if you guys want to stay for extra credit, we're now going to do it. So we're going to start with back bends. So let's stretch our backs. Inhale, exhale, cobra. Inhale, exhale, look up, squeeze that low back, squeeze those cheeks. Release, legs up. Inhale, exhale. Release up. Now I'm going to have us try something new. On your knees, we're going to first put our hands on our ankles. And we're going to try that first and see where you guys are at, if that feels okay. Grab your ankles. Hold on. Inhale. Exhale. And look up. Sorry, look down. Okay. Now bend the opposite direction. Come up. Let's do it one more time. Grab your ankles. Okay. Push your pelvis forward. Good job.
It's gonna feel super uncomfortable. So right now let's do some cat-cows. Round the back, round your low back, because I know it feels uncomfortable. Give it a little massage. Cat, cow. Tuck your head. Okay, should feel very uncomfortable in your low back right now. That's normal. Let's do one more time. You can even give yourself a little massage. Put your thumbs into the little joints. Like there's like little holes in your, right where you're like above your glutes. You're gonna have this like almost like this little like rectangle base thing. It's pretty much your hips, but it's like the back of it. So it's like the little, put your thumb right there and push, push, push on that hard little rock. It's like a flat rock. It feels really good. Because I know this is weird. It's not, we normally don't do this. So you're just stretching at a point that's, you know, it's just not used to. Okay, ready guys? One more time. Hands on your ankles and then push your pelvis forward. That's when you're gonna really feel in your low back. But if you don't want to do that, you're just like, let me take this easy. You don't have to push forward. Just stay where you're at back there. Okay? 3, 2, 1. And then also look to the back or to the floor. Look to the very, very back or to the floor. This will give you a curve in your spine. 3, 2, and 1. You got this. Inhale. Exhale. Oh. Okay, good job, guys. Let's do a turtle one. Put your legs together and then roll into the turtle ball. Okay. Keep your chin to your chest and slowly rise up. Okay. Amazing, loves. Now we're going to lay on our backs. We've stretched the low back and massaged it. I'm going to even massage the low back a little more. Side to side, low back massage. Knees, we're going to massage our sciatic, which is that little part I was telling you guys to massage. The little rectangle part that feels like there's like a hard like rock there, like it's a flat plane. That plane surface right here, we're going to massage it just by straightening our arms side to side. It feels really good. You can roll up and down too. And then side to side roll. Massage the low back. Amazing, loves. Okay. Now we're gonna push up into our formation. So hands are up, straight parallel, flat hands, and we're just gonna bend the elbows and then almost touch the ears and place. It feels uncomfortable, it's not pleasant. If your hair is down, just lift your hair up and out of your face, straight up. It feels kind of uncomfortable because you're not used to bending your arms and hinging in this way. It's almost like our the tricep workout, but instead of having the dumbbell right here and doing the skull crushers, we're not doing that. We're just simply flattening the wrist and then placing. It's pretty much the same thing. And we've been building, right, the tricep strength, so you should be able to push yourself off with this muscle. Your feet placement is going to be your knee, your sorry guys, your oh my god, I'm blanking out right now. This is going to be placed down, and you're going to push your heels closer to your glutes. The reason why is it's going to be easier to push off. All the weight's going to be in your heel, I mean in your foot too, but like mostly in your heels. If you have it out here, you actually can't lift up at all. Really, you're going to be like shallow. It won't be a back bend. So you have to be closer. It will be easier. If you want to take your socks off to make it even easier, it's better because you have like grip with this, like your sticky feet in a way that keeps you so you're not sliding and you're just really squeezing your muscles with grip if you want to do that. Because right now I'm actually sliding, so it'd probably be best for me to take my socks off probably, but it's okay. Okay, so closer your hands are to your ears, the better. If you can get it closer. We want to try to keep your elbow not out here. You want to keep it up here. I sometimes go a little bit out just because my arms, the wrist, the way it is, sometimes it goes a teeny bit out. But really, you want to be straight as possible. Your elbows will be straight in the sky. And then we're going to push off with our feet. And we're going to push off with our hands. And we're going to squeeze our core. We're going to squeeze our cheeks till they're flat. As high as you can squeeze them. Push your body to the sky. So that'll create that rainbow effect with your body if you squeeze everything up. Also, your back muscles and your shoulder muscles will be working, your triceps, everything. It's a whole body workout. It's a full body hold and flexibility for your low back. Again, straight arms, parallel up, and then just bend next to your ears. Place your feet are close by to your glutes, and you're going to push, squeeze everything up to the sky, and then look down at the floor. Everything's pushing to the sky. The only thing that's looking down is your eyeballs, your neck. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, push, lift off. You can adjust. And release. That's our first one. We'll do 3 of those. So just relax. Your body's not used to being upside down like that, so we can roll it out side to side. Allow your body to know that you're okay, you're safe, you're not in any danger. Roll, 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 roll. Massaging the low back. Think mind to muscle right now. Focus on your low back massage. Amazing, Les. Okay, now we're gonna go round 2. Oh my God. Guys, I never blank out on muscles like this. Your heel. Again, you guys could try. So there's different ways. You could have your legs more open. It's going to be a little easier, but it's not the right formation. So if you feel like you want to have your legs open because you're like, I want to try this and see if it feels better for me, you can do it. But in reality, we're supposed to have it kind of closed so the formation is better, right? But if you're like that's really tight and it feels very uncomfortable, I want to try something different and work my way to have closer legs, then that's okay. I'm not going to say don't try it. Like, I think that if that feels more comfortable right now and you just want to be able to do it with us, then I would say it's okay. Open up those legs and then lift. It'll give you more stability so you don't fall over to the side, because when everything is together and you're pushing up, someone can just come over and touch you and then you just flop to the side. Think about that. The center of gravity is you're so thin, right? But if you have like gravity of like you're open and you're up, like someone tries to touch you, you're not going nowhere, right? So if you feel like you need that like security right now because it's in the beginning, then try that. But eventually I want you to be as close as possible, right? But yeah, so you can open up your legs then. I'll do this with you guys. Still have your, oh my God, still have your heels. Still have your heels close to heels. Okay, I won't forget it now. Heels, have your heels next to your glutes. Closer the better, so it's like a fling. If it's back here, it's gonna be so hard to lift up, you can't do it. It's like not possible. It'll like fling you up. You can even grab your ankles and pull them. Even feel that. Ooh, it actually feels really good. Grab your ankles right now, put it down, and lift up. Doesn't that feel so good? Look straight. That's actually a good stretch. We'll add this for for next week or for tomorrow, because it feels really good. That's a good low back stretch. Grab your ankles right now and push up. Keep your shoulders on the floor. Squeeze. Ooh, that feels such a good stretch. Wow. I don't know if that's already invented, but that one's really good. Okay. But that's pretty much where your placement of your feet should be. Ready, guys? 3, 2, straight arms, bend them, place them. Oh wait, hold on. If your hair is down, you don't want to pull your hair on the way up and it like yank. So make sure your hair is up and out the way, and then place. Elbows up, and they're gonna push off, lift off, squeeze everything. The only thing that's looking down and pushing down is really your hands pushing, your feet pushing, and your eyes looking to the floor. 3, 2, 1, and push. We're just going to do little holds. Also a tip on the way down, start with the top of your head and then let it roll down to your neck, to your back, and then all the way down your mid back to your low back to the bottom. You want to start touching the head and then slowly, gently releasing, because if you fall, like if you kind of just like abruptly come down, it's not pleasant. So you want to be relaxful and be careful with your skull. So touch the top of your head and just slowly release down in like a worm formation. Worm formation, starting at the top of the head and worming down, and then releasing your spine, and then releasing your low back, and then your glutes to the floor. We're gonna go one more time, our last one. This is a workout, so you're squeezing all your body muscles. It's like calisthenic hold, squeeze, 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 and it's also a stretch. Again, this is the open leg we're trying. Have it close because it's gonna fling up. And then hands are going to be straight and we're going to bend them. Again, hand is close to the ear as much as you can. And then also try not to have these outside like little chicken wings out. You want them straight with the wrist and then straight up, which means you might need to put your hand closer behind you, if that makes sense, so you can. Because if it's like, it might feel weird. It might go over there. So do your best to turn your hands in a way that your elbows can be straight up. And of course, when you're up there, you guys can adjust your hands to where it feels comfortable. Because sometimes when you place them, you lift up, but it doesn't feel right. Like you feel like you messed up something when lifting, and it just feels super uncomfortable. Like for example, my wrist kind of felt like, I didn't like the placement I had. So then I just kind of adjusted to where it felt better for my wrists. So you guys will figure it out. Everyone's body is different. So figure out like when you're up there, but also know when you adjust things, it's making you tired quicker, because you're lifting up one arm or something and you're putting all of the weight on one arm. So that arm is now getting more tired than the other one. So you are affecting how long you stay up and the happiness of your body when you're adjusting. It's going to be more energy exuded. So think about that. If you want to stay still and just try to hold it longer and keep your energy, then don't move as much when you're in it because you'll get tired. Okay. Music stopped. Sensational. I like this song. It's not playing. I think it's a service thing. Weird. I'm just gonna let it sit there. Maybe it'll start playing. Okay. Straight arms and then bend them and then push. You can also stop with your head right there too. Straight arms. And release. Head first and then roll the rest of it. And now we can roll our backs. You'll feel the stretch also in your upper back. So not only is this a low back massage, a low back flexibility, it's also an upper back flexibility. So when you do your hands straight like that, when you're up in the back bend and you straighten the arms. Oh, there's the music. When you do that, you're gonna also feel in your upper back. It's gonna be when you're at a desk and you're hunched over your hunch, when you're sitting on your desk or the bed, your spine is hunched. So when we do this consistently, we're actually helping your spine aligned because we're pushing it in the opposite direction. So your upper back is going to get that flexibility. So when you do the hunching, like you might actually have better posture, but also like you're just doing the opposite of what you normally do, which is hunching. You're correcting your spine in a way that's actually healthy for your muscles, whether you know it or not. It's actually healthy to do the opposite of what you normally do, so that there's a combination of time that you do on this movement and this movement, and then when you get to like 80 and 90, because you're correcting this like daily and we're doing this, when you're 80 and 90, you won't have like permanently affected your hunching spine because you've been doing the opposite. There's a certain study about this. There was a book about this. One of my old friends had I didn't read it, but they told me about it, and they said it was a scientist. I forgot who it was, but it was a guy who studied this, and he studied that whatever you do on a daily basis, in this study it says that like you should be doing the opposite of that. I forgot. Don't quote me on this, but this is a thing I learned from someone who knew this guy or whatever. So it's the opposite effect. Whatever you do on a daily basis, you need to do the opposite. Fold your body in the opposite ways, and that's true like success of your muscles and your spine and your alignment of just like health in the future, like long-term health. Yeah, I forgot exactly. I don't remember the name of anything. He just told me that, but I know that he knew because he was a smart guy. Anyways, okay. Now that we did that, we're gonna move on to our headstand again. Just like yesterday we did it. You don't have to do the headstand today. So what we're doing today is just lifting up and feeling comfortable with the pressure on our head, and then just lift up with their bums up to get to that point. But you don't have to actually lift off. We're just getting comfortable with touching this every day, and eventually I'll have you guys lift your legs. But we're not there yet. We're taking baby steps. So again, we're gonna start with our placement of the tip of our head. So we're gonna do the telephone, and your thumb goes on your nose, and then your pinky, your fingers, your 3 fingers go on your skull, and then the pinky goes on the top of the head, like where your part is in the middle, and then grab this hand and then find where your pinky is, and then put pressure, push down. It's gonna feel a little like beeping pain, but the reason you're doing this is because your head is sensitive. But we need to feel that beeping pain to remember that's the point that I need all of your weight of your body to be on. Of course, you're using your arm muscles and stuff, and so you're not only putting all of your whole body weight on only this one little point, because your hands, everything, your arms and everything is holding your body weight too. But the placement of your head is on the floor on this one point right here that we just made. So if you were to remove your hand, go to touch it where it's sensitive, you'll find it again because we just pushed down, right? So that's the placement. And then we're gonna have our relax. Everything here is relaxed. We're thinking Zen third eye, balance, and that means no chaos in your brain, no anxiety, no anything, just pure peace and silence in your heart and soul. It's the only way that you can hold still. And the more Zen you have, the more relaxed, the more peace you have, the longer you can hold something with stillness, right? So we're working on our mind strength right now. So we're gonna relax. Everything should be relaxed. Everything is relaxed. You're just breathing in through your nose, out through your nose, or in through your nose, out through your mouth slowly. Everything is slow right now. Interlace your hands, not squeezing tight, nothing tight. Everything is loose and relaxed. My thumbs kind of come up a little bit. Doesn't really matter. Just interlace them. And then kind of think like a bowl shape, like a circle. You're gonna place your bowl down, and your forearms are just there. Everything is just like comfortable in front, leaning, and there's just like this cute little mini bowl in front. And you're gonna place that point in your head right here on the floor. Place in between, like in your hands, kind of. So you're kind of caressing your head in some ways. And then we're going to lift up right now. So hold on, let me just fix. Ah, it's falling. Okay. You're going to go on your tippy toes, and they're just going to lift. Then come back down. I just want you guys to feel that transfer of like some weight. So your weight's going to be in your arms here, then your hands. You're relaxing your fingertips, but everything is pressured down, and your head. Lift up and then down. Lift up and then down. Up and then down. Squeeze those thighs. This is a workout. So we're getting another shoulder workout, really. This is a shoulder workout. So be squeezing those shoulders, squeezing those arms. You'll feel it tingling because we just did shoulders. You'll feel it actually tingling already. This is normal. So this is a workout, but also we're building that balance at the same time and that comfortability on our heads. Again, interlace, relax, place. The head goes inside and then up and then down, up and down, and then one more, up and then down. Amazing. Come out. And now we're going to walk our feet closer. So drink some water, relax a little. Same thing. This time we're just going to walk our toes a little bit closer, which will then kind of push your bottom almost closer to a straight back. Your bottom goes higher. And then try to just balance, keep your balance and just hold it. And yeah, 3, 2, 1, cross, place, head goes inside the basket. Oops, sorry guys, these headphones are the new ones and the other ones never came out, but these ones sometimes come out. Okay, down, head in the basket. Walk, 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 stop. Walk back, walk forward, walk back. One more, walk forward, walk back. Good job. We're just getting you to feel that transfer from your arm muscle strength, your shoulder strength, your balance in your hand, a little bit of pressure on that point in your head we talked about, so you can feel what that feels like to just movement with being upside down and control. Now we're going to do the same thing, but lifting one leg at a time, up, down, up, down. We're lifting one leg. So it feels like, whoa, where's the balance now? Like, am I going to fall over? Can I squeeze my other thigh strong enough to hold me? Because that one thigh you have to squeeze because, right, one leg is going up. This one is your placement. So your body, your head, your forearms, your shoulders, and that one leg is all holding you steady so you don't fall over, right? So now we're lifting one leg at a time. That's a little exercise. Release, relax, everything's relaxed still. Your basket and your head in your basket. And you're lifting, walking close. Lift one leg, then down, straight legs. Up and down. Feel that pressure. Get comfortable with it. Up. If you need to adjust your head because you don't like how it feels, then maybe you're in the wrong spot on your head and you need to move it. Up. It should not hurt. It should feel like pressure, but it should not hurt. And release. Amazing, loves. So if you feels like it feels pain, it just means you're on the wrong point. You need to be on the point where it's like not super sensitive, because our head has like different parts of our head, and some parts of the head is more sensitive than the others, which is why it has to be not like the forehead, because then you'd fall over, but like not the top of the head. It's like somewhere in between that, which is why we go like this, and it should be right there, like almost like right where the hairline is, kind of. That's like the strongest point in your head. Obviously your forehead's the strongest, but like we can't do a headstand on the forehead. So it has to be like right in between that, right? So where you still can like retain your balance and not fall over. Okay, let's do that one more time. One leg at a time. Can we try to bend the leg maybe? I haven't tried that. I can try it first. You guys don't have to do it. Let me try first. We can try bending it while going up instead of straight. Let's see. Don't do it yet. You guys can do it straight if you want to, but don't do it yet. relaxed basket, and your head goes in the basket on that point. Come up, squeeze those biceps and the shoulders, bend up, and release. It's a different feeling. I don't like it. No, straight leg, and down, straight leg, and down, straight leg, and down. Squeeze your core, up and down. Release. Feel that pressure in your biceps, your forearms, your shoulders, your head, squeezing that core. And yeah, now we're going to, you can try to like, if you want to push up a little bit higher so it folds like you're walking even closer. You can now if you want to. Be careful, don't. The worst is going to happen if you fall over is you tuck and roll into a roly-poly. Remember like I told you yesterday? Roly-poly. And when you roly-poly, you just roll and you're safe. But if you don't roly-poly, you go on the floor because your back is flat. So the worst is going to happen is it feels like a burn and you just flat body, flat back to the ground. That's all that's going to happen. You might get the wind out of you a little bit because you're like, whoa. But if you ever do roll the opposite direction, always think roly-poly, tuck and roll. And then you'll just literally roll with ease and then come up and then sit up. Literally like a roly-poly does. So cute. But yeah, so obviously avoid falling over that way. If we're going to fall some direction, try to fall down this way. So if you want to like push closer, walk your feet even closer, just remember, don't allow yourself to go too far that you fall over. Keep walking close. So you almost feel like a pancake. You're getting squished and your butt is almost like the highest point. You're going even taller up. And then stay still. You're feeling this balance right now because that's even going to be a balance challenge, being so close together, all on your head and being like flat like that because you could fall over in this direction, this direction, this direction. So squeeze all your muscles and squeeze your core. And then you guys can stop there for today. I just want to get you guys that strength and that comfortability over time with the head. You don't have to come up just yet. That's in the future. Over time, we'll get there, but slowly but surely. But I just need you guys to get comfortable on your head. And when you walk your feet closer, you're having almost all your body weight on your head right now. So it's already going to be a lot of pressure and you're not used to that. So you have to figure out the pressure. But on top of the pressure, it's about like the balance challenge. So the closer you walk, the more harder it's going to get is what I'm trying to say. So do that right now. Go walk as close as you can before you're like, oh, I'm going to fall over. Stay still and squeeze your core, squeeze your biceps, squeeze your head, your neck, everything that needs to be like working your abs. It's a workout. So just hold as long as you can. It might be shaky. If it hurts, then you're in the wrong spot. Find the part in your head that's the right spot. And if it hurts, even when the right spot it hurts, that means you're not putting enough energy in your arms. You have to balance your energy of your muscles on your shoulder muscles, your bicep, your forearm muscle, and even like the side right here. Not your arm, not your hands. This is relaxed, but the pressure on your side, like the side of your hand, that pressure, that's a muscle right there. It's like literally this one. You know, like your hand, the phalange muscle, like the skeletal. There's a muscle right here on just this right hand of the right here. It's hard to explain. It's better if we see a picture, but like all right here, there actually is a muscle. So we're not interlacing and squeezing. We're super relaxed, right? But we are putting pressure with this muscle right here on the floor. So it's like muscles from here, shoulders and neck too. I mean, because those muscles should be working. And so if you feel like it's hurting so much in your head and you're in the right spot, it's just because you're not transferring your body weight to your arm muscles. You need to transfer mind connection to engage these muscles so that you're almost like hovering. It's almost like you're flying. You're almost doing a handstand. You want to like have less pressure, almost no pressure on your head as much. You still need to touch the floor because it keeps your balance, a headstand. But like it's not like every single bit of your body weight is being on this one little dot of your head because that will hurt, right? So you need to transfer it into your arms. And this is the last round right now. Good job, loves. This is our day 2. And good job for trying something new because this is our extra credit. Just still a workout. We're still working out, but it's fun. And yeah, so interlace. And then don't follow me. Just walk up. The only task I have you right now is just walk. your feet as close as you can to where you feel like you're gonna fall over, and stay still and hold. Feel that, feel everything, don't fall over, squeeze. You could lift one leg and do it at a time, one leg up, one leg down while you're so close, but you might fall over. So that's why I'm saying slowly but surely over time, we can do more when it's right. Just baby steps. Okay. And again, if you do fall over, just roly-poly and you'll be fine. Interlace your basket, forehead there. Hold on. I hate these. These are not the best. I would not recommend getting these headphones. The one that's a squishy one. The other ones are better that don't have a squishy, because the squishy pops out because of the air or something. I don't know why. The other ones never did that. Interlace the basket, forehead down. Walk, walk, and then you're gonna stop where you feel uncomfortable. Hold on. That was not cute right now. I touched something. I don't have enough space in here. So today is shoulder day. So our shoulders are exhausted. So let's not hold this as much. Come down. Tuck. And release. Amazing, loves. Good job. Slowly but surely, I have you guys kick up and like go into a tuck. So I just went kind of straight from straight legs to straight up. To me, that's easier, but some people would teach you to do the tuck first. I might teach you guys a tuck first, unless you guys feel like you want to just go from straight leg and just like cartwheel up. It's literally like a cartwheel, like your one fan leg to the other fan leg to holding your abs. If that's something you want to do, that's what I do. But people online would teach, other teachers would teach you tuck first. So hold the tuck and then eventually lift one leg at a time. So in time, I'll see what you guys want to do. I can teach both ways, but I never learned that way. And I just went straight to like cartwheel up. But for sure, I do practice the tuck on the way down. So what we're doing is we're squeezing our abs. We practice our abs every day. We're at 100, so we're all getting stronger anyways. You're going to squeeze, 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 and lower. Try not to just like release down. Sometimes you lose your balance and you just need to get down, so you just get down. But you want to try to get down as slow as possible. So you're squeezing all those muscles and your abs are like being tucked and like utilized. So you're feeling that like ab work as you go down, and then you release. It's safer. If you just like fall, you can hurt your toe. You could just hurt yourself. So usually you want to go down as slow as you can so you're not like hurting yourself, right? But yeah, good job, guys. Day 2. We're just going slowly but surely on our heads. And now what's our next thing? Our next thing is breathwork. Breathwork, yay. So yesterday I taught you guys one of my favorite ones, which was the gut to chest and out. But I'm going to do a more basic one today. That's a more like neutral one, which is just in, exhale, and we'll do a 5-second hold. So just in and out. We won't do 2 sessions because that's a more intense one. It'll get you high quicker because it's a lot of air you're taking in and exhaling, but I think it's just do basic right now and like work our way to different types of breath work. Okay? So lay down, get comfortable. You guys can have your legs up and open for gravity, like keeping it so you're not like falling over, because closer is just uncomfortable as heck. So have your legs open and your lower back is like touching the floor. So for me, it's like a massage. It relaxes all your muscles. But if you feel like you want to straighten your legs and be completely flat, you can. For me, my low back for some reason opens up and it doesn't. I don't like it. I want to like massage my low back. So I like to do breath work like this. Pick and choose whatever feels best for you when you breathe. And then lay flat. We're going to suck in, hold, exhale. We're going to suck in, hold, we're going to exhale. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1. Hold. Exhale. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Release. So what we did was we're just breathing in on 5. We're holding on 5. We're exhaling on 5, and with no air in our lungs on 5. Hold. So it's 5, 5, 5, 5. We'll do one more round of this, and then we'll do the one we did yesterday, which is my favorite one. I feel like I get the most high feeling from that one because it's so intense, taking in that much air from your stomach to your chest. But this one is for beginners, for people that are new to breath work. You should feel like a little lightheaded, super relaxed. The more reps you do of this, the more your lungs expand, the more healthy your lungs are. Like literally when you go to the doctors, they will see that your lungs are more healthy. They can literally hear it in your lungs when you breathe. So this is a high, it's a relaxation, it makes you feel good. So if you open your eyes while you do it, you can also see things, especially if you're new, because you're not used to taking in so much oxygen, which is like, it's kind of like feels like you're on something when you're doing this. So there's no need for like this to relax you anymore. It's just your breath. So let's go again, round 2. Close your eyes, open them, whatever you'd like. 3, 2, 1. On 5, we're going to inhale. Everything is in 5 counts. If you want to do your own fingers and count with me, or you want to just listen to my voice to tell you. But remember, everything is 5, 5, 5. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale. Hold.
Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And release. Amazing, loves. You can open your eyes now. Become aware of your chest and how good it feels. You can almost feel the airway from your tummy to your chest, out your throat to your mouth. Do you feel how warm it is? It's so warm in your chest. It's so warm in your head. So relaxed in your face. I think I like when you close your eyes better. Feels better to me. Now we're going to do the one we did yesterday, which is my favorite. We're going to suck in from our gut, then from our chest, our hearts, and then out our mouth. It's really intense. You get a lot of air. And we're only going to do 5s on the way holding and on the way out. And then on the way in, we just or not doing 5 on the way in. We're going suck intensely in your gut, suck and bring the air, transfer the air with your mind from your gut to your heart. And so you're going to fill your lungs and your heart, and then you're going to exhale through your mouth with control the whole way through. You can close your eyes. 2 sucks. I'll guide you. 3, 2, 1. In from the gut. In from the chest to even more air. Hold. Exhale. Inhale from the gut and from the chest. 1, 2. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale from the gut and from your chest. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale from the gut, chest, hold. Exhale. Hold. In from the gut, chest. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Suck in, gut, chest. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And release. Inhale. Relax. Amazing, love. I love that one. It feels so good in my chest and my body. Now we're going to do some meditation, relaxation, mind work. You guys can lay flat, stay flat. You guys can go to the side, pick a side, and in the fetal position where we once started when we were developing in our mom's wound, pick a comfortable side. And remember, if anything negative or anything bad or anything not so good from trauma or past or people that you don't want to think of, if anything comes into your head during this meditation period, let it come through one side and out the other. You have control of your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. Let them come in and let them go out. You're building strength, which will actually fold into every single conversation, every single relationship you have. Doing the work daily on your own brain and control will change your life. So you're in control of your thoughts. Anything that pops up, remove it. Comes in, remove it. Think happy thoughts. Don't think of anything. It's meditation. Think of nothingness and just feel happy, but try not to think of anything. Pure peace in your brain. You shouldn't have any thoughts whatsoever in your head.
just zen. Third eye connection, just be here on planet Earth together. You don't need to be anywhere or do anything, and just close your eyes and relax and feel just in your body soul happiness, and fight anything that you're going through out of that brain. You're in control. Feel happiness. Meditate, pick a side that feels good. I like to put my hands like this and lay on flat in front and tuck. Inhale. Exhale, meditate. You can take your music out as well. If you're ready, you can slowly come out by moving your toes And your fingers rolling over. Inhale. Exhale. Feels really good. You guys can stay longer if you guys like. If you guys ever need more time, you don't have to follow me. This is your time. And now we're gonna go on to the next portion. So you guys can cross your legs if you'd like. You can relax your arms on your thighs. Release. Just relax all your muscles. I have sometimes my pretty fingers. You don't have to. You can just go like this. But we take that in dance and a lot of things. It's kind of fun. In gymnastics, we have pretty fingers too. It just feels kind of powerful. Now we're going to do some work to set us off on the right path today, every single day. We're going to set each other up for success day in and day out. The only thing that exists right now is this present moment. The past is not real, and the future is not real. All we truly have here on planet Earth is literally right now, in this very moment. Time was constructed by humans, but in reality, all we truly know that what is actually real is the here and now in this moment. So let's have a really amazing day, moment by moment, task by task. We're going to start with thinking to ourselves right now. I want you guys to think of everything that you are grateful for. Everything. Kind of observe what's the first things that pop into your brain. Those ones obviously touch your heart in the most ways, and that should be recognized. List everything from connection to physical to experiences to world to everything you can think of that you're grateful for. And begin. Let your mind think, and continue. Until you feel right, you guys can open your eyes when you're ready and wait for the next part. But do your best to try to, if you go blank at one point, you can always find something to be grateful for. There's always another thing and another thing and another thing. So do your best to list. You'll get better and better at this over time. Every time we work out, we'll start doing this for extra credit for people who want to stay longer. And you'll get so much value from this. And it'll become easier to remember everything you're grateful for. My pillow came into my mind. It's cute. Water, food. Okay. There's so much. We could be here forever. Okay. And now we're going to move our hands from relaxed to prayer hands. And the next thing that I'm going to ask you guys to think about or pray about is, or manifest, whatever you believe in, or both of them, prayer or manifest.
right now, we are going to manifest and pray for everyone who has touched your heart and that you want the best for. The people that first popped into your head, in my opinion, the ones that were in your head in the grateful section, those are the people right now I believe that you should be manifesting for or praying for. So you're going to put light and energy their way through your own brain chemistry and put good thoughts and intentions for them so that they're healthy, and they reach their happiness, their goals, their success, everything in their life goes well. So because those people touched your life and you're already grateful for them, now let's do the work for them and set good intentions for them. Everyone here, I'm rooting for you. Everyone here will be successful in their own way. Okay, our next one will be your goals. Now you're going to think to yourself and list your goals. Things that are serious goals, not just things that like you could live without, but it's a goal. But it's like before you pass away, if you were to die in like sooner than 100, what goals do you want to accomplish? That's a must. You can have a million goals. We can have trillion. There's so many things people want and things. There's so many places to travel. You can have so many goals to go to so many things. But no, we're not talking about just things that just like places or things or experience or achievements like that you need to do before you die. Those are your serious goals. Everything else would be great, but it's not like it's not going to make or break whether you're proud of yourself at your deathbed. You know what I mean? Like those type of goals. Those are the ones I want you to think of the most. If you have extra time after those real goals, those real accomplishments that truly bring proudness to your soul, then you can start thinking about the other goals if we're still here in the time. But do the most important ones first. Think of your goals now. Okay, now that you're clear on your goals, what are 1 to 3 tasks that you have to accomplish today? You have the rest of the whole day. You will stay up past your bedtime because you have to get these 3 tasks done today in order to have a couple or one step closer to one of those goals, just one. If you have the brain capacity to do 2 of those goals in one day and make it one of those tasks, or if you do a couple of those goals, all of these tasks you do all will get to that goal even better. That means you're focused more on one thing to accomplish more than so many, right? But nevertheless, right now, think of what are you doing after we jump off this slide right now? What are those 1 to 3 tasks that you must do today? And if you want to think and go even deeper, how long will you work on that task?
is it going to be something you just get done and you do it and it's done? Or is it something you have to work on for like a good 4 hours? You just put a clock on, a timer on, and you do the task for 4 hours straight. Then you go get lunch, take a break, you go do something else with your time, but at least you done that task, and this is up to you to decide. Science does prove, studies have proven that 4 hours is the best amount of time for our brains as humans to really focus and log in. So if you want to go by the studies, you guys can go by the studies, and whatever that one task you're going to do today, you can do it for 4 hours, or you don't want to have to, if you don't want to, it doesn't matter. These are just studies. It's not like, it doesn't mean that you have to do it. There's only one single way. It's just something that has been researched for the brain. But if you want to do 1 hour, if that feels best for you today, then just focus on that one task 1 hour, maybe focus on another task a different hour. Do what's best for you, but all I want you to do right now is think of those tasks and know that you're going to get them done before the end of the day, right? Because doing that task, just touching on it, even if it's for like 15 minutes, if that's all you can do because you have no time and you have a busy day, if that's all you can do, at least you worked on it. You had one little step closer to that end goal, which we were thinking about earlier. So think of those tasks now that you're gonna for sure do today, that have to get done. Everything else that could possibly get done, you can do it, but these ones you have to. I'm excited. I'm starting one of the ones for our program today, so it's my first time doing it, so I'm super excited for today. I'm gonna so lock in. I'm excited for us. Think to yourself, sorry, I'm getting excited. I just want to I'm gonna eat breakfast and I'm just gonna get to it. We all need to have that. We all need to feel that passion right now to after this workout we did together, go get some protein. If you're eating light in the morning, usually I eat heavy. Studies do show you want to eat your biggest meal in the beginning so you can break it down and then have a smaller meal for dinner. So right now we can feast and get high protein, and then we're all just going to lock in to what we have to get done. Pretty much I only have one thing today. Yeah. Everything else is work that it's always going to be done. I need to do it all the time, but there's only really for me one thing today. So I'm finished with mine. If you guys need more time to think of things that you have to get done today. Actually, no, I have two things. No, actually, I do have two things I have to post as well. So I actually have two things I need to do today. Maybe three. It's not a must anymore, but I could if I have time for that one. But really, if we think about it in this way, it makes our lives easier because once we finish those one or two things, everything else just feels like extra credit, kind of like what we did today. Everyone feels more better when you don't have to do something, but you accomplished more. So really, it's better to pick, like I would say honestly, now that we're like talking out loud right now, and this is the beginning of we're doing this way of working out like we used to back last year at Gold's Gym. Now that we're bringing this back, it's actually, I think I never told you guys this before. I just would tell you guys. I never would go into detail. I literally would just tell you guys, and you would do it. I would do it in my head, and that was it. We'd move on. But now I'm actually dissecting it. I think there's better ways. Like I should be giving you guys some structure, and I do think that we should be picking one or two first that we have to get done today, and then for me, I'm gonna pick one. Well, actually, I have to pick two. Those are actually those things I have to get done. Those are like consistent, disciplined things. But then all the other things that we want to do, whether it's a different goal or something, we already accomplished our fitness. So technically, that would have been three things for me today. But we finished that, so it's checked off our list. So it's only two things for me. Anything else that happens that you could do, it's not needed. But if you did, you did a lot today. That'll just make you feel later today so amazing because you got done what you need to get done. So you moved the needle forward, but on top of that, you did extra credit and you did more. That means you're an overachiever. You're doing better than other people wouldn't do. They would just stop there and then just check out. So it's going to be beneficial, I think, that we do it this way. So I'm going to start saying pick one or two things that you need to do today. I think that's better. And then maybe three, but like really everyone just should have just worked out together during the workout. So that might have it be 1 to 3, but yeah. Okay.
And then, so now we're figuring this out because we're bringing this back that we used to do this in Hollywood when we were at that gym. So we're just trying to figure out the structure. I did add another one, so that's why we're gonna have 5 now. Before we used to have 4 there, so we're doing 5 questions. And the fifth and last one is I want us to think of our deepest why. Now that we just, touched on what we were grateful for, we prayed for the people and for our community. For me, I pray for you guys and everyone that we make it to our goals and we're successful, but everyone that touches your heart, everyone that you're focused on, everything that you're doing, pray for those people of success. The next part is our goals. And then from our goals, we're touching on our actual attainable tasks, small tasks that we're doing today in this present moment. That's all that truly exists, is the here and now. And then from that, we're going to think about our why. Why do we do any of this? Why are we here? Why do we want this goal? What is the core reason of why we're moving, why we're getting shit done, why are we doing things, why are we leveling up? What is that deepest why in your heart and soul that, like, this will, when you're ever lazy or don't want to do something, we think of this every day now together. What drives you that you just get fired up thinking about it, like you need to move, to have once to make a step forward even when it's uncomfortable? Think that about that to yourself. You might have multiple ones, but think of that deepest, that one reason why you're truly doing everything, that it's your ultimate dream. And I would try to make sure I would try to like give a hint that it should not be something materialistic, because when you do die, you take nothing with you. Everything is in goodwill, or everything is now passed on to another person on earth. So think of things that are deeper than anything materialistic, because you literally cannot take anything with you when you die. It's all recycled in someone else's arms. It's just how this world works. So think deep right now into your heart, to where it feels like pain. Like it burns your heart and soul when you think of it. Like you have to work. Like you have to get there to get to this. Like this is your why for going so hard, for leveling up, for being a better person. We're gonna have it. We're gonna have it. I'm excited for us here in this community. Ugh. I love you guys. We are killing it. We are going so hard today, this week, this month, this year. It is still the very beginning, 2026. Like I've been saying, this is our year here in this community. We are locked in here in Growth Group. We are growing. You being a part of this community is nothing but just growth. And yes, humans make mistakes. Things happen, but we learn from our mistakes here in this community. Everyone here learns. We're not going to continue to repeat the same patterns and just make our lives hard and never get to our goals, or not be proud of ourselves and just feel chaotic anxiety and depression. We're not going to stay in those loops. We're not going to continue doing things that are causing us to not be our best selves or to feel our best selves. And I just want you guys to grind in a healthy way. We don't have to do this unhealthily. We still take care of our bodies and our health. We go eat protein, we eat our food. We're not doing anything in this world unhealthy. We are, time management. We do what we love. We don't like put stress and pressure on ourselves. Of course, we have that 1 or 2 tasks we have to get done today. We have so many hours to do that. So there's no stress, there's no worries. We live in peace and harmony and love and light, and we speak grace into our hearts and our souls. Speak grace to yourself. Speak kindly to yourself. You are the living creature in this body. Everyone and everything around you, coexists and works together in sequences on earth, and that's how things are done with through humankind, through our species. But at the end of the day, of everything around you, at the end of the day, you really have yourself, your soul in this form of body that you have been blessed with on earth, and how you are here right now to even be living in this body. So because your soul is like in this body that is now here, we need to focus on our brains, like, because the soul is igniting and allowing us to think. Everything is working in our bodies as a machine to like move. But sometimes we go through things in this world that kind of mess up our minds. And when you're born, you don't have any trauma, you don't have anything negative to like impact you. And as you get older, and sometimes life is just not perfect. And so it affects, as you get older, your brain starts to have all these wounds. And even in scans, they even see this. Like, if you like scan your brain and if you've been through trauma, there's actual visual proof and evidence of what things have done to your brain. It'll have like little black holes on the screen of a brain. They'll be like red and then black. You'll have like yellow, blue. You'll have multiple colors. But so because we understand this from the research, this is why we have to love ourselves and give ourselves grace, because you didn't choose to go through any experience that you went through. Life just happened. You were born in a certain country, you were born in a certain family, you were in unlucky situations, or you were just simply in life, because everyone goes through things, and no one is, even people that think that you think they have everything, they also go through their own trials and tribulations. People who have nothing go through their own, like, everyone's going through something, because this earth is not perfect. We're human. And so because of that, we need to always give ourselves grace and not stress ourselves. Don't put so much pressure on ourselves. We've been through things. Just have fun and love what you do, and know that your purpose is to help others and to help and give to this world in some way. That is what I believe that humans are here for. We're actually meant to like live and coexist together and make memories and make beautiful moments and work together to survive by eating food, grocery store. But back then we'd pick vegetable, like the women would pick berries and the men would go, get protein, and then we'd come together at the fire and we work together, as humans. So it's really always been just collectively living together in beautiful moments, right? So because there's all these other things that come into play, we just never want to make ourselves feel stress or lower or belittle ourselves or talk down or negative about ourselves. We want to always think positive, positive, positive. Don't allow anything on social media or any politics or anything affect how you feel about yourself or love yourself. Always just have love and light, and just give. Really just think about every single day, if you can do something in this world that impacts something, it's a good day. It's a very special day, and you're moving forward in growth, and you're also growing others. And whatever, if that's your job, if you have a job, like you're at a desk, even smiling at someone, letting them know that you like their shirt or something, just little things. It's actually about life. What I've learned, it's about the little things. It's more about the little things than like, oh, you made all this money and you bought a house or something. Like, there's the little things that matter most, even in relationships and love. It's a small gestures, it's a small day-to-day life, and the meaningful conversations and moments that actually touch, that actually are meaningful, that actually matter. So just think about that. If you ever like, just like, not feeling your best or something happened to you, know that everything happens for a reason and it's making you stronger. But don't lose your character, and stay true to your values, and stay true to who you are. And don't ever let someone try to make you feel down about yourself in any way, or affect your energy. You understand that person is going through something, so let's use enlightenment. So there's, like that, the shot, kind of like the chakras, there's the certain levels of energy, the frequencies that humans have, right? The diagram. Same thing, we're going to be in enlightenment. The more that we can be in enlightenment every single day, then nothing can really touch you, because you're aware. Like we talked about yesterday in our series, self-awareness. Self-awareness kind of leads to maturity, because the more self-aware, the more you understand what's good for you, what's not. It understands how you react or don't react. Again, self-awareness, self-awareness. I'm going to bring that back from yesterday. Is so important, but that also stems from enlightenment theory, because combination of both just makes you so self-aware and aware of others, which then hits that enlightenment in your brain, so you think more critically and not so like, I'm now, this just ruined my day. I'm so emotional because of this just happened and I'm so mad at myself. And so, yes, no human's perfect, but we can't let things, because remember, it's moment by moment. You can feel something, you can be emotional, that's normal. But it's knowing how much to live in it and to linger. That's when it starts to affect your day to day, your routines, your disciplines, your relationships, like how you move, how you love yourself, how you treat yourself. All of this is just all, humans have emotions, so we can't like help that. That's why we have that board, right? Alignment's at the top. We have love. I don't know the exact order, but pretty much every human has all of these emotions, and so we know that being down here is the worst emotion to have. But being up here, we want to be in this energy most of the day. And if you do end up, if someone does get you feeling some way, it kind of riles you up. It's, remember, self-awareness to not react. Yes, you might feel that in our, it's just a part of being a human, but remember, it's not about your thoughts, which is why we practice meditation, which we're bringing back now for us so we can all master our brains. When we do this meditation, when those thoughts come in, you're removing them. So yes, humans feel emotions, and yes, humans have maybe not good thoughts or good thoughts, but again, it's your actions, it's who you are, is actually truly who you are. It's how you react, it's how you speak. It's if you lash out, that's what actually makes you like either successful or not successful to where you want to go one day. So yes, we have all of the chart. I need to show you guys a chart. It's going to be in the program. I already put it in. But this, it's a chart, and these are all the emotions, and we are supposed to be, to have the most ultimate life, like for all the days on planet Earth that we have on planet Earth. We want to be in the top 3 or 4, which is enlightenment. It's been a while since I've seen the chart. I learned this like a long, like while back when I was first became an entrepreneur. This was like when I was in my early 20s. It was enlightenment, it was love, it was I'm forgetting right now. I need to see the chart. Let me pull it up for you guys. But these are the ones, the 4 ones that we want to be. Forgiveness is one, I think. Mm. So, enlightenment, peace. Well, we talk about peace every day here. So yes, I'm constantly putting that into your guys' brain, so you're rewiring. So we are in enlightenment, which is being smart enough to understand other humans and why people do certain things and why people react in certain, why do people, why are people mean to you? Why are people like do bad? Like, just, you can understand them and not need to react. You're self-aware enough, and you're in enlightenment energy. Peace is second, which I always tell you, peace. We do that in yoga. We practice this daily, peace. That's why we do meditation. That's why we do breathwork. That's why I decided from going a fitness person. I used to be like a lifter, like a tough, like gym rat type of girl. How I went from that energy to more of like a yoga energy, for more happiness, which is unlocks enlightenment, peace, and then joy, and then love. So, um, yeah, the worst one is shame, and then guilt, and then those are the top bottoms, and empathy. Those are like the lower on the lower spectrum, but the highest ones that we want to stay in and day out, which I help us here in this community, that I'm constantly reinforcing this, is enlightenment, which is knowledge, peace, which is our yoga, joy, which is our music that fills our brains while we work out, while we do things, happiness, and then love, which is can be also us in our community loving each other, helping each other, and then also music. I listen to a lot of love music, which is why my favorite genre is R&B music. So that hits on the exact frequencies that we all should be living in and day out. All the other energies, they might come into your brain, but again, it goes in through one ear and it goes out the other. So you don't need to actually enforce those thoughts or that emotion. You don't have to act on it. And then, of course, we are self-aware enough to avoid situations that tear us apart. So if we're avoiding the situations that tear us apart where you can't even help it but feel like you need to break down and like you're hurting so much, if we're self-aware enough to move in this world and focus on what makes us truly happy, our purpose for living on earth, why are we here on planet earth, like what is our why, what are our goals, like what makes us, what fills us with joy and happiness and enlightenment and love. Those are things we should be focusing on daily with the people that also reinforce that, right? Because if you're around people that don't reinforce that, then you start getting into all the other negative energies, the lower frequencies, lower vibration, just like music. That's why dancers, that's why music makes humans feel so good. It's all frequencies. Same with these emotions, they're actually frequencies. All of this is, all earth is really, matter, like frequencies, like everything has, there's certain fundamentals of planet earth, and once we figure this out, we can then make our lives live accordingly to the way that earth was designed, or the way that God designed it, or the way that the universe, wherever you believe in, either way something was designed in some way, and so something happened. And so we just like learn it, we understand it, and we continue growing within it, and we just live day by day in the present moment. And yeah, so I love this. I'm happy we brought this back. We used to do this at Gold's Gym, so I added a couple things to it, so I made it better than last time. And I'm glad that we're doing this. This is better for us to go into this day with understanding of our goals, of what our tasks are, what we're grateful for, praying for others, and then also our why, our deepest why that gets us moving, that like burns our heart, that we're like, we're gonna get there, like it's eventually gonna happen. So we need to take action today and stay consistent and disciplined. You're amazing, you're special. There's no one else on planet Earth like you. Remember this. You are here for a reason. Why did you come to planet Earth? Why are you here? I love you so much. Remember to not let anyone ruin you, take you, make you think something differently. In any way, you're amazing in every single way. No one can touch you. You are stronger. You're aware. You understand that person, who they are, and you're going to separate yourself from that person, and you're not going to let them touch you. They don't deserve that power over you. You continue moving forward. Stay focused on your goals, on your purpose, on what makes you happy, and lock in and have fun. Don't take life so seriously. I need to say that to myself sometimes too, because I'm very serious, as you guys can see. I work a lot, but not only we can still work and have fun and get shit done, but also have fun and live our best lives while also getting shit done and leveling up. So we don't need to take ourselves so seriously. Just relax, have fun, no stress, no worries, and just live and just be present. Love yourself, take care of yourself, continue learning, continue growing, continue making mistakes. It's going to happen. Just learn from them. Just resilience. It doesn't affect you. You make a mistake, you understand it, we move forward. Take action. Resilience. How quickly can you come back from the problems, from the mistakes, but actually learn from them? Because if you go too quick and you don't learn, then it's gonna repeatedly happen, and then that's gonna make you feel crazy because you keep living the same life over and over and over again, and nothing's changing. So remember to be still enough and calm enough to see things and be aware, self-aware, to make shifts if they need to happen. You're amazing, you're special, you're beautiful, you're kind, you're caring, you're talented, you're disciplined, you're consistent, you are brave, you are strong. I love you guys so much. Namaste. I'll see you tomorrow.